Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. Now, it offers book lovers, both young and old, a chance to celebrate the love and joy of reading books with interactive workshops, seminars and storytelling, along with special appearances by authors, illustrators, publishers and bookshop vendors. That's South Africa's Children's Books Fair, which takes place at the Birchwood Hotel from Thursday, the 9th of June to Sunday, the 12th of June. According to organisers, the 4-day exhibition event will also provide children an environment for joyful learning and experience. To tell us more, we are joined by the founder of the event, Bulelwa Payi. Ma'am, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us here.
Let's talk about this event, the inspiration behind establishing a 4-day event that is primarily aimed at children.
Let me give you some context as to how we got to the book fair. It was started by the founder who had a love and a passion for reading. And as part of a program that she was on at her workplace, they identified some projects that they could give back to the community. And she identified the libraries at schools, particularly in disadvantaged communities. She found that there wasn't a lot of libraries, or where they existed, there wasn't enough books to stimulate the minds of the young people. And so she got in partnership with one of the publishing companies, and they restocked the library. And out of that project, and from reading, quite a lot of studies that have been made about reading, the reading culture in South Africa, we found that quite a lot of young people are not reading books these days. And we thought that what a better way to stimulate the minds of people than to start a project that would solely look at children particularly. And this 4-day event is aimed at that, at bringing everybody that's in that space, looking at the content that is directed at our children, while stimulating their minds as well. At the same time, giving the people that look after our children some skills to pick their minds and just to get them to love reading and enjoy it.
But I think one of the big issues are that sometimes the people that are trying to instill this culture of reading are not necessarily book readers themselves, and they don't know how to convey the love of books. But I see you've created interactive workshops, seminars, storytelling, special appearances by authors, illustrators, publishers and bookshop to drum up that kind of support for it and create the fun element for it.
Yes, that's what we've done, because we've just found that if you leave people to pick up the books themselves, sometimes they get intimidated by the big titles, by the thick volumes of the books, and they're wanting to know, how do I start? Some of the people that really want to read books do not know how to do it. And so what we've done is we've invited quite a lot of people to share with them, how do you start reading a book? How do you choose a title? And also, when they read these books, people that are going to dramatize some of the books, especially for the 4 to 8-year-olds, so that it just sticks in their mind as well. And once they get out of those workshops, at least they know what they have done, what they have read, what they have listened to. And that is basically what we are trying to do, so that you get an interest in the books and to stimulate the mind of whoever will be attending, of all the visitors, from young and old.
But this is also an initiative that's supported by the Gauteng Department of Education, isn't it?
We have identified quite a number of people, stakeholders that we could partner with. The city of Ekurhuleni is one. We've had talks with the Department of Education because they are the custodians of that.
Some of the workshops that you'll be conducting, what are some of the focuses they'll be looking at?
Some of the focus areas will be it's topics that range, that impact on the welfare of children.
Is that aimed at children or aimed at their parents?
It's the children and the parents. The first 2 days, which will be Thursday and Friday, is aimed at particularly the children. So we'll be bringing in school children from the city of Ekurhuleni, from Tembisa, Kagiso, Davidson, and all those areas. and the Friday and the Saturday and the Sunday is then open to the public. Not that the Thursday and the Friday isn't open to the public, but we're paying special attention to those children on those days.
Okay, so that's Bulelwa Payi. He is the founder of South Africa's Children's Book Fair, which takes place at the Birchwood Hotel from Thursday, the 9th of June until the 12th of June. It's 4 days and great opportunities for people to interact and bring your children. The book fair offers book lovers, both young and old, a chance to celebrate the love and joy of reading books. And if you're in that education space, there are a couple of workshops that are happening that will empower you to be able to share that experience and pass it on to the young ones. We take an ad break, don't get away.